Good evening, everyone. Joe Pequeno live at the Footprint Center. A very great night for the home team and the home crowd, as tonight the Arizona Rattlers welcomed in the Tucson Sugar Skulls. A rematch of the I-10 rivalry, one in which the Arizona Rattlers were looking forward to. They lost for the first time to the Sugar Skulls down in Tucson in May, 74-63. Uncharacteristically, the defense gave up a season-high 74 points in that matchup. Coach Kevin Guy said the defense never got off the bus. They weren't focused, they weren't physical, and were highly disappointing in that one. We welcome you in, as you can tell, the Footprint Center. The Arizona Rattlers celebrating a victory tonight, giving those great fans that come to the Snake Pit some autographs and some good cheer after a hard-fought victory. So Tucson coming in with some confidence with a record of 7-5. The Arizona Rattlers coming in with the victory over Duke City. The Arizona Rattlers still chasing the #1 seed in the Western Division, chasing first place Northern Arizona. So these teams meeting at the Snake Pit. The Rattlers with a 7-1 lifetime record against the Tucson Sugar Skulls. And, of course, Arizona ready to get after it. Coach Kevin Guy this week talked about wanting to see the physicality, wanting to see the focus. He actually called out some of his players after the loss to Northern Arizona. So this one was circled on the Rattlers calendar ever since the loss. And no question this team was focused and locked in for the amount of urgency for them to win out with a potential shot at locking up the Western Division title and #1 playoff seed. Let's go to the highlights from tonight's game. And the Arizona Rattlers really set the tone in this one in every shape and form. Drew Powell dropping back and fires a laser to Braxton Haley. That made it 7-0. DeQuan Neal deep over the middle to Pedrosia. That tied it at 7. Second quarter, Drew Powell. Watch Drew on his feet, giddy up, gets in, 17-yard run, 14-7 Arizona. Here comes the Sugar Skulls. Mike Jones, 32 touchdowns coming in, barrels his way in. It's knotted at 14. Jamal Miles on the sweep, takes it in, 20-14. How about the Arizona Rattlers defense stepping up? Dylan Winfrey, the reigning defensive player of the year, picks up his 8th pick. Then it's Drew Powell finding Jamal Miles, and then make that Braxton Haley at the end of the half. It's Brandon Ezel coming up with a pick. So the Arizona Rattlers leading 27-14 at the break. Then Drew Powell, second half, spin cycle and gets into the end zone. That makes it 34-14. More Arizona defense. How about that big physical front, laying the tone, setting it in a big way. And then Kyrie Woods on that right side, the rookie, playing at an all-IFL level, picks up his 6th pick. Then Drew Powell dropping back in the corner. The touchdown pass, a beautiful one to Jamal Miles. And then later on, it's Shannon Brooks getting in, and the route was on. 47-17. Demery Croft steps in, fires a bomb to Haley. And then on the other end, Tucson scores a meaningless touchdown. Needs to say, all Arizona Rattlers by the count of 54-24. Joining me right now for the Arizona Rattlers is Devin Cockrell. He's on standby, did not play, battling a little bit of a infection. And Devin, tonight, the team brought the A game, and needs to say the defense set the tone with 3 picks.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. They're going to handle up every week, week in and week out. We're trying to get the most stops, as many as we can, every week. So help out the offense a little bit.
And the offense did bring its A game. Drew Powell, 5 combined touchdowns, and Braxton Haley made some tough catches in traffic tonight.
For sure. We got our playmakers are definitely stepping up, man. We need that to go. We need the momentum to go all the way through the playoffs and finish strong this year.
So this week when I had a chance to talk to Drew, he talked about the urgency of this team to finish strong, to lock up these last 3 games with a shot at potentially the Western Conference title and the top seed. Did you feel that sense this week that the team collectively is starting to get on the same page?
Everybody's on the same page, man. week in and week out, we're trying to be the best, you know. So, and that's always the goal, to win a championship. So that's the end goal, and that's what we're trying to get.
Devin, next week, Northern Arizona. They escaped Duke City tonight. Duke City was up at one point 41-26, but somehow, some way, NAZ pulled it off. Your thoughts on the rematch right here next week at the Snake Pit?
Man, we coming with it, man. We coming with it, man. It's we got that chip on our shoulder, and we feel like we the ones that got to get the revenge, so they got to come with it next week.
Devin Cockrell, mild-mannered, always ready to talk, always ready to bring the A game. I know you wish you played in this one tonight. Am I correct?
Man, I don't want to miss it. This is the first game I ever missed as a Rattler, so, you know, I was just up there cheering on my guys and being a team player.
So, Devin, tonight when you see all the Rattler fans coming out and being right by the team after a big victory and wanting to get to know the players and get those autographs, what does that say about Rattler Nation?
Man, it's like a family, man. I was up there in the stands, and I'm just, you know, fitting in with everybody. So it's just fun. It's always fun in the Snake Pit, man, and we love it.
And what kind of environment can we expect next week with NAZ coming to town?
Oh, yeah, it's lit, you know. We're going to have some fun in the Snake Pit week in and week out. We finishing home for the rest of the regular season. Hopefully we can finish, we can have home field advantage in the playoffs.
There we go. Devin Cockrell, thank you for joining us on WTSM TV. Devin Cockrell, one of the key components in that secondary. Of course, the Arizona Rattlers improved to 11-3. The big one next week, taking on Northern Arizona, who beat Duke City tonight, scraping out a victory there. That sets up a huge showdown, and the Arizona Rattlers still with the ability to control its destiny to lock up the Western Conference title and the top seed, playoff seed in the Western Division. Of course, WTSM TV Sports will be all over it. We'll be live with the post-game coverage next week. We appreciate you dialing us in right here from the Snake Pit. Once again, final, the Arizona Rattlers knock off the Tucson Sugar Skulls 54-26, avenging an earlier season loss back in May in Tucson. Rattlers improved to 11-3, and next week the big home showdown taking on first place Northern Arizona. For Chris and Jeff Weir, I am Joe Pequeno right here at the Snake Pit. Thanks for dialing us up on WTSM TV Sports.